Do you know what this is? Yes, it's a window, but it's a window with window film on it, specifically solar control window film. If you tint or apply paint protection film to vehicles, you already know the great benefits it gives your customers. Protection and even styling. And you also know that the vehicle market is really big. But did you know that applying window film to offices and homes is an even bigger market and is expanding very quickly, primarily due to the energy crisis in Europe? So as temperatures get hotter and hotter, people with homes and offices are looking to window film to cool their homes. They're also adding air conditioners, which means their energy prices, like the temperatures, are going up. That's why window film installs are exploding. So here's what's cool about entering the window film market. If you're already doing tint on vehicles and PPF, a lot of those skills transfer over easily to window film. Yet keep in mind that window film is a totally different segment. Different tools, different material, and different clientele. So in order to get those profits right away and maximize it, you need training. And that's where SolarScreen comes into play. So these windows are actually on the outside of the new SolarScreen Training Center. So what I want to do right now is go inside and give you a tour where we're going to meet Steven, one of the owners of SolarScreen, walk you around the workshop, what you're going to learn, and also the cool added benefits of coming to the training center, where you'll learn about great marketing skills and a workflow add-on that it will help lower your install times on window film installs by more than half. So with that, let's go inside. So we are now inside the training center at SolarScreen. I'm joined by Steven. Steven, what is your role at
Hi
SolarScreen?
Justin, so I'm a VP Sales and Product. So I'm in charge of building up this nice range of window films, and I'm also on the other side managing sales guys on the field.
Nice, and you're also the brainchild behind the training center.
Yes.
Cool, so that's a perfect person to talk to. So right now we'll walk in, and in the training center, obviously it's going to be focused on practical, and that's what you're seeing now. Right now we have your head trainer. Who's your head trainer?
François. So François is our highest skilled installer here, with thousands of square meters installed, and he's showing these trainees how to install correctly a window film.
Awesome. And the type of films that you guys are showing in the training center right now are what?
So today, solar control, but that also goes through safety films, and till the end, I would say smart films.
Smart films are great. That's a very fast segment in this industry.
Yeah, but installation remain tricky.
And also not only during window film installations and how to work with the material itself, but also using the right tools.
Correct.
You guys are really well known right now for having the SOT tool line, wide range of tools, and you actually get to get hands-on with them in this workshop, correct?
Correct, yeah.
Awesome. So these are tools that are geared to make you super successful, which is great. And this is the 6th edition just came out. So awesome to get hands-on with tools. But what's interesting and why I really think this is a special training center, Steven, is that you guys actually not only just set up for great practical and tools, you also teach them how to market themselves and be super successful. What's that about?
Well, it all starts, with selling. So before installing, that's nice, you do it, you manage it, you need to think about marketing. If you've got the right tools on the field, you perform better.
Awesome, and that's right over here right now. We have Deborah, she's doing a presentation, and this presentation involves what, Steven?
So we are training here trainees again on theoretical. Installing is something, but right thing for the right product, for the right problem is important. So this is what we're doing here today.
So not only theory, but then the marketing tool, which I think is really cool, is not only giving them the best film and the best training, but also showing them how to market themselves so they are super successful, so they get brochures and all that, and Deborah's your expert on that.
Correct, yeah.
Awesome. And then an added level to this training, which I think is unique, and I don't know if any other manufacturing offer this right now, is you guys have a unique program that they can take home with them, whether you're beginner or professional, and that is what, Steven?
So this is what we call a 2D cut. So this was newly launched this summer, and that is just great.
For me, it's a very good system, especially if you're a beginner, but even if you're a professional right now, because it's geared to not only make the wrapping process easier, but much, much faster in many ways, cutting your install time by more than half.
Yeah, correct.
And that's set up upstairs. So Steven, why don't we head upstairs and check that out? So Steven, let's first begin with what is the 2D cut program exactly?
So 2D cut is the name we gave to this program. In fact, this is, instead of receiving a roll with a film in it, you're going to receive it, cut it in pieces.
Very cool. So that means if you're a beginner installer, you don't have to trim the panels, which is always one of the hardest parts. And what I love about it is also for experienced installers, when you're doing high volume, that is one that kind of lowers your profits the most because you're spending time trimming. Now you don't have to. So for them, you don't necessarily have to be part of the workshop to take advantage of this, but it's nice because it's added on. So how, whether you're taking the workshop or you're a customer of SolarScreen, how do you take advantage of the service?
So what we need, in fact, is quite easy. We need sizes, length and height, and this is it.
Wow, super easy. So what I especially like about this is not only is it great for window film as a whole, but security film, for me, notoriously is very hard to trim, very expensive. So this works on so many levels in the sense that it saves a lot of money for them, so they don't have to buy a whole roll. And then the time savings is amazing. In many ways, it cuts their install time by half.
Yeah. Instead of having 20-25 square meters installed per day, you can upgrade it to 40-50. Depends the size of patterns, of course.
Fantastic. Very cool service. So if you're into window film installs, especially security film, the 2D Cut program is really cool. So as you can see, the training facility here at Solar Screen headquarters is a fantastic resource to learn the art of window film installation. You get great training, you get those marketing tips and tricks, as well as access to that 2D Cut program. And especially if you're doing window tint vehicles and you're doing PPF, it's a very easy pivot and is a huge market that's growing very, very quickly. So be sure to sign up at this URL or scan this QR code so you can take a training today. Keep in mind that essentially you're going to be lowering your customers' energy bills while raising your profits. Happy wrapping.